the protest against tax hikes that has been taking place in Kenya, certain parts of the country. It's ended up in a lot of chaos within Nairobi in particular. It's not only Nairobi, though, it's other places as well, but Nairobi in particular. There is a quick story that I want to bring to you from starfm.com.gh. It says here, 5 Ghanaian MPs caught up in protest in Kenya. 5 Ghanaian lawmakers and a clerk found themselves in the midst of chaos as protesters besieged the Kenyan parliament this Tuesday afternoon, as that is just yesterday afternoon. The members of parliament involved are Emmanuel Jamfi, the chairman, Neil Lante Vanderpoy, Thomas Ampem, Sylvester Tete, and Mohammed Tuferu. Hundreds of anti-finance bill protesters stormed the parliament building hours after police shot several demonstrators outside. Now, the protesters also set fire to several police vehicles, escalating the tension around the legislature. Now, this unprecedented event in Kenya's history saw protesters breaking barriers and accessing the parliament despite heavy security. Now, the chaos erupted shortly after MPs voted to approve the Finance Bill 2024, which imposes new taxes. Now, the Ghanaian parliamentarians, part of the local government committee, were in Kenya on a study visit along with counterparts from Namibia and Malawi. They were present in parliament when the protesters broke in. This is a quote from Nilante Vanderpoy. He says, "We are safe in Nairobi. We were lucky to escape unhurt today. We, however, inhaled a bit of tear gas. We had to be escorted to a bunker and later to a safer place." And this is Nilante Vanderpoy. It's been reported by starfm.com. Let me quickly begin with you.
Can I have some 30 seconds on the issue?
You can have, but your time is the one that is going.
That works for me. You see, yes, there has been increments in enrollment in senior high school education. And so it is not new, as Same is mentioning. However, I want to raise the point that I don't know whether Same has interrogated the causes for the rate of increase. When you check the rate of increase, you realize that it has escalated from 2017 to now. And the reason is that, one, there are no financial costs or extremely reduced financial costs to secondary education. That is one. And so once this is done, it will definitely yield higher enrollment in secondary school education. So that is not to denigrate the essence of the enrollment as this government has achieved. Double track, you see, the very essence of double track, Sami, was to ensure that if schools have limited capacity, it wouldn't prevent people from, people from attending secondary school. And that was why we rolled out, and we've been able to embark on massive infrastructure. Today, go to almost every secondary school in Ghana. We have either built a dormitory block or a classroom unit block and other facilities to ensure that we are able to accumulate huge numbers of people. And so we are very proud we've been able to do this. I mean, on the issue of the unrest in Kenya and our Ghanaian MPs who are caught up, this is a very unfortunate incident, and we are happy to hear that they are safe. And it gives us much comfort to know that they were unhurt and they are in a safe place, and we are grateful to God for that. I mean, when you look at the issues that are being raised in Kenya about the complex financial bills and increase in taxation, even on bread and other basic things, they have their own dynamics in their country. And to make the point that democracy indeed is very expensive, and so we want to be responsible in the way we exercise our rights. We are very proud as a nation here in Ghana, because every now and then we have the liberties to demonstrate, and that is very much welcome. And so we just want to encourage other African countries to be very circumspect in the way they demonstrate. I mean, we always have the opportunity to vote. If you think a government isn't doing well, you have the opportunity to vote. But when you embark on, destruction of properties, it comes back to bite you as a people.
The Kenya situation is very peculiar, even on the African continent in general, because the largest slums in the world, Kenya has some of them, and that's rather unfortunate, because you have 2.5 million people living in Kibera, Now, I have lived in Kenya and I've been to Kibera. I know what Kibera looks like. There is no slum in Ghana that matches anything. It's not even like a tiny fraction of what you find in Kenya. So the problem there is not even just the taxes issue. The problem there is that the taxes issue has just come to trigger a much bigger problem, you know, which is happening there. So a quick bite on this one before we...
Yeah, thank you very much. I will condemn this unrest in no uncertain terms. I mean, to the extent that 5 of our members of parliament have been caught there and they risk being, you know, attacked and all that, I think that it is something that we must all, I mean, condemn. Especially yesterday I read that about 13 people had died because of this incident.
Yes, the
any unrest that will lead to the death of innocent people is not something that we can, you know, I mean, not speak about. But you see, there is no reaction without an action. The people didn't just wake up
and decide to demonstrate.
No.
Yeah.
Like you rightfully said, there have been systemic problems. The people are suffering. And when they see politicians live lavish, ostentatious lives, whilst they continue to live in penury, they continue to wallow in abject squalor, they will be unhappy about it. Now, what are the issues? Because the issues is that some taxes, the parliament approves on financial bill, which means that some taxes were going to be put on internet data, on fuel, on bank transfers and all that. But it is surprising. Do you know why?
Why?
What is happening in Kenya is a pale shadow of what is happening in Ghana. What is happening in Ghana?
You mean the parliamentary,
the reasons why
imposition of taxes?
The reason why they are demonstrating.
Yeah.
What you experience in Ghana is 10 times or 20 times higher than that.
Maybe.
Because when it comes to internet,
it's arguable, maybe.
They have, this regime has increased internet. Please. When you're talking, I kept quiet. Let me
impose tax on
Please, we only have a couple of minutes to go, so let's round it up.
They imposed internet tax.
50%
CST.
Okay.
They even actually wrote letters to MTN to increase the cost of their data. Fuel. They have increased fuel from 16 cedis per gallon to 70 cedis. They are the only people who have brought road fund levy, special petroleum levy, energy debt recovery levy. They are all on our petroleum. They have implemented e-levy, which affects your momo, which affects your bank transfers. They have implemented a litany of taxes, 10% bed tax. There was a time they implemented luxurious vehicle tax. They alone have implemented COVID-19 levy, emission levy, which has been scrapped, boiler levy, banking cleanup levy, energy sector, energy debt recovery levy.
But a lot of the levies make sense, don't they?
Not COVID-19.
A lot of them make
COVID-19 recovery levy does not make sense. E-levy does not.
I won't dispute
no
that.
sense.
No, I won't dispute, especially COVID-19 one. I won't dispute that.
Yes. So COVID-19 does not make sense.
I won't dispute.
Meanwhile, when they were in opposition, about the very person who organized the largest demonstration in Ghana is President Akufo-Addo during the Kumi Preku.
You have less than a minute to wrap
where
up,
people actually died. He organized thousands of young people onto the streets of Accra to demonstrate against VAT. Only for him to come with the support of Bawumia. They have implemented harsh taxes which have actually collapsed businesses in Ghana.
With the support of Bawumia.
Yes, but he is there.
They can never speak without bringing
you in the media. You in the media are the reason why Bawumia is doing what he's doing.
It is not true.
How are we?
A man is the head of economic management team. The president is telling us, has told us more than 10 times that Bawumia is the one. No.
See the final habit. I see the final decision maker.
No, hold on.
He's not.
Akufo-Addo told us in Santa Maria that he doesn't know economy. It was Bawumia that knows economy.
Okay.
So he's going to pick Bawumia to come and manage Ghana's economy. So if the
Your
economy
time is up.
tumbles, the economy enters
Fair
into
enough.
a tailspin.
Fair
Bawumia
enough.
is the one who blame.
Fair enough.
So it
Fair
does
enough.
not
Your
make
time
sense.
is-
What they are
your
doing,
time is up.
every Ghanaian knows that
Okay.
Ghana
They can't
is where
speak
we are
without
today.
bringing in
It's
Dr.
because
Bawumia
of
because
Bawumia.
they know what he can do and what he has done for the economy.
What is the results for Ghana's
Great
economy?
work for the
Gentlemen.
economy,
Domestic
moving the
debt
country
exchange.
forward.
Gentlemen, we are done. Hello.
The moment,
Hello, we are
the
done.
moment you defend
We are done.
Bawumia,
Thank you.
viewers
Dr. Aye, we are
because
done.
you know Bawumia is the one.
And you are not
Manasseh,
afraid
we
to
are
defend former
done.
president.